URT, who are we? This is the URT. You are the URT. Big up the URT. Welcome to the URT. Hold tight the URT. It's Derby weekend, people. It's Derby weekend. By the end of Sunday night, around 8 o'clock, we will know who the city belongs to. It will all be revealed. Would Pep be eating grass like he usually does? Or would Amorim be in the mud? That's where it is, people. That's where it's going to be. We're going to be breaking everything down about the derby. Everything. We're going to have you covered. Every angle. Tactics. Lineups. We're going to have it all covered for you on URT. URT. We're also going to be looking at some of the subliminals from Amorim's presser. We're going to be looking at that too. But, people, it's going to be an interesting game, whatever happens this weekend. Big up Lesso. But that's just an intro and everything, all of the news surrounding Manchester United. Plus this thing that is apparently Manchester United with other teams from Europe are considering playing midweek in Dubai and Saudi and these places. Are you taking the biscuit? What the F is this? Anyhow, all will be revealed. All will be here tonight. Well, that's just... We like a bit of that intro. We love it. Let's go. Can you hear me, pal? Can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely. I can hear you.
Big God bless you. Yo, the camera's looking deadly, bro. You look sharp. You look like 4K HD. What go on, Lesso? How you doing, King? How's the new job?
Yeah, man. It's texting. It's texting a lot. Yeah, man. And yeah, I'm just adjusting to it. Yeah, I'm just adjusting.
Good people there? Are there good people there?
Yeah, I mean, I've met some wonderful people so far, so I can't really, complain about that. But big up to the community as usual, and everyone.
Yeah. Big up to the community. Big up to everybody. Big up to everybody. We've got him here. Safi the breeder. Easy now. Satava breeder. Big up no fuck. The Statistical say they're free Palestine. Listen, I don't want to fuck all synagogues. I respect people's religion, whether they're Jewish, Christian, Muslim, atheist, Buddhist, Hindu. I don't care what you are. Respect. You get the full 100% respect from me. But the Zionists can fuck off all day, every day. Big up, Ben. Ben, jump on, my friend. Where are you, Ben? I've sent you the link. Big up to everybody. It's Derby weekend, people. It is Derby weekend. Big up, man like King Sol. Like and subscribe, everyone, to the channel. Shadow banding helps a lot. Facts. It's shadow ban, man. We're shadow ban people. So, people, please, after the show, make sure you start commenting. Because what it does, it gets people into more impressions on the video, the more people see it. So I'm going to be asking the whole chat, other than you doing the live chat, after the video finishes, please make sure you keep the chat going, because it'll help the channel to beat the algorithm that's shadow banning us. Love and light. Let's go. Big weekend, bro. Big weekend. Derby, we're the last game. You know, one thing I will say, everybody coming back from international, big up Brad. Everybody coming back. Big up Carla. Big up Ben. Ben will be in a few minutes, people. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold the horses, people. Ben will be about. I think the quality of games after they come back from international is dire. It makes sense because players are up, most majority internationals are everywhere, flying back, jet lagged and all that, coming back from all four corners of the planet. And then obviously they've been playing different type of football, which is a lot slower than the Premier League high octane, incredibly physical, pacey league. So it's always, I don't actually like the game after internationals, especially when you got 2 weeks break. The pace is never there. How are you feeling about the derby in general? Actually, before we start, your favorite first ever memory of a derby. What was your first memory? People, get in the comments. I want your memories tonight. I'm gonna vote in the memories. I'm gonna be coming after your memories. So please, what was your memorous derby? Let me know in the comments. But go ahead, Lesso. Luan is here. Go ahead.
Big up to Luan as well. With regards to me, I think the best derby game, I think it has to be the 4-3 victory at Old Trafford. You know, you had the whole thing where Ronaldo just left, and you had like basically, you know, everyone had the green scarves out. You know, it was about that time where, you know, the you know, everyone was against the ownership because they knew what was happening. With regards to, you know, even transfers in general, you know, that transitional period wasn't easy at all. You know, you had fans, there were protests that were happening during games as well. You know, the green scarves were out. You had Michael Owen there. You know, it was crazy. You know, City the first time were a powerhouse to some degree. You know, and they're very much of a threat. You know, to everything Manchester United were trying to do at the time. So, you know, that gave it. I feel like it gave it a whole lot of spice. Going into the derby, you had the whole Carlos Tevez coming back to Old Trafford. So, you know, for me, it has to be that game. It has to be because, you know, at some point we thought that game was like, you know, just a draw, and then, you know, you had that whole, you know, what do we call Fergie time, where Michael Owen actually smashed the team, you know, in the you know, those extra minutes that we're given, you know, supposedly. So, I think that you know, in South Africa, I can't speak for everywhere else. You know, I heard people screaming, you know, from all different types of places. That some people I didn't even know that there were Manchester United fans around the corner, and you just heard people screaming at that last minute goal. Like everyone just went crazy, you know. So for me, that still stands as one of the, you know, all time classics, and one where I think I'd say that, yeah, we always have that in memory, even though we went on and we didn't really achieve much that season. We only won the Carabao Cup, and then that was it. You know, when we finished second behind, you know, Chelsea in the league title. But regardless of that, going into the game personally, I mean, yeah, it's not, both teams aren't really doing well. I think City are gonna be will get the top four place, but they're not gonna challenge. They're nowhere near challenging. I personally think. I think Pep Guardiola to some degree has been found out. He has to refresh a lot of you know, his tactical approach to a lot to the games, and yeah, just basically most managers have figured him out. So it's time to reinvent himself on top of reinventing himself, because I don't think people realize that he had to reinvent himself to begin with when he came into the Premier League initially. So now he has to, like, you know, fresh up his backroom stuff, and I think if with all the unlimited funds that City have, you know, and they can basically put money under, you know, under the rug, you know, to avoid all charges and stuff like that. So I don't see them going away anytime soon. Anyways, they'll still compete going forward in the long run. But with regards to our chance, Manchester United's opportunity this game, I think we do have a decent chance. This is the best time to actually go at it, give it a shot. At this point, people have written us off. Anyways, we go into these games with absolutely zero pressure because nobody expects us to win, anyways. So I think that's why it has worked actually well for us, anyways, with regards to the previous games. But I can see us get a result. I do really think we can get a draw or a win, but it depends on Amorim, like I say. And all roads lead to the dugout. So in this instance, so let's see how he utilizes the starting 11, which players tactically how he approaches the game. For me, that's um, more or less it's what's going to determine the end result of the game to round it off. But I think we'll go down into detail as to which players will start and once everyone has gone around. But big up to Luani.
Yeah,
The
big
big
up
up
everybody.
brothers.
I'm big up to the mods who are working but still tuning in. Big up Carla and big up Shekarian. Big up Shekarian. Working now, they call it the graveyard shift, man. Working the graveyard shift. Carla, Shekarian, working the graveyard shift, people. If you know, you know. The late ones. The late ones. Working the late ones. Big up to Shekarian. Big up Shekarian. The best Manchester United was to come back with 2-1 at the Etihad 2017-18 season, even last season, but Old Trafford. It was Wayne Rooney bicycle goal against Man City. Yeah, Carla, that's Carla's favourite. People, I need to know about your favourite derby memory. Let's so say the Michael Owen last minute winner. Boom. We won the title that season. So yeah, that goal meant something. Big up. Donnarumma, did you see him against bloody Italy? Did you see the first goal? He threw it in. Donnarumma. He won't. Shekarian, he won't. We need to. Do you think that we've only got the goalkeeper who's crapping when it comes to crosses being fit in? He bloody scored their own goal, and then the referee let him off against Italy. He threw one in the net. Honestly, look it up. Big up Luwumba. Big up Luani. Big up Bombaye.
Big up, guys.
Big up everybody. Luani, talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Where are we, man? Where are we? Crazy, crazy country, man.
Oh no, don't even start with that. This is perilous times. Perilous time, man.
Yo, you need to take it easy.
Country is changing before our eyes. I mean, some people have always been like this, but it's still jarring to see people's nature come out. So I was not gonna comment too much about that. We just worried a bit.
Your favorite derby. Your favorite derby. Talk to me about your favorite memory. Favorite memory of a derby.
I don't have like per se because I took a hiatus from football for about 10 years. That when I got here, I didn't watch football for almost 10 years. I tried to sort myself out in life in general. Everything throws at you. Most of the rivalry I remember of United growing up is between Arsenal and United, and Thierry Henry doing his nonsense, But as for derby, I just remember the when Aguero, it was not a derby actually, when Aguero scored that goal and snatch off the Premier League from our notes. So yeah.
But what was the favorite derby of United though, even when you were a kid? Before you even got there to the US, like what's the last memory of a derby game you can remember?
A derby game. If we can consider Arsenal a derby because when I was growing up,
I'm talking about Man City, United, and Man City.
City,
the derby.
No, I don't because City was fairly new in the game. I've been watching the Premier League since I think before its incorporation, and where I was growing up, we were only watching Chelsea, Arsenal, and then United. I think that was pretty much it. So when the big game came, I didn't grow up with television in the house. So when the big
You
game
have to go out and watch
to
it in Africa. You go
exactly
out
we go
to the
to
cafes to watch it.
we go to video clubs. So we only have money and we have to pay to go to video clubs. So when we go there, the money that our dad give us to buy food, we save it, and at night time we go to those video club. We pay, and we can only afford like the big game where they put the board out and they write the names and they put the big game out. So it was very limited. So I don't have any memory per se.
Yeah, big up. Big up, man. Big up. Bumbaye, you there? Big up, Ben's joined us. Bumbaye, talk to me. Your favorite memory in the derby. Looks like Bumbaye's not there. Go ahead, Ben. Talk to me. How you doing, Ben? Hope you're well. Oh, Bumbaye's here. Bumbaye's here. Bumbaye, you there? We can't hear you, Bumbaye. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Good evening, all. Good evening to everyone in the chat. Free Palestine first and foremost. I've got two Manchester City memories. But I will say, Luani, I feel you. There wasn't really a derby. They were just our bitch before, you know what I mean? But the Van Persie free kick, where we won 3-2, and the second greatest manager ever, Jose, when Paul and Sanchez turned up for once in their life and we popped them 3-2. That was nice.
That's when they had the same. This is the one that she's asking about, where City had the T-shirts printed. They had the fireworks on the roof. They were going to beat us and win the league that day. They had to cancel all that. They had to cancel the T-shirts. They had to cancel the fireworks. All that was cancelled.
Spoiled the party that day.
They had T-shirts saying we won it on Derby Day and all that. And we would have to give them a guard of honor for them to get the trophy. The trophy was in the building. Cigar, but no smoke. Go ahead, Ben. How you doing, Ben? Come by. I hope you well.
Yes. Good evening, Nerdin. Good evening, Lasso, Luani, and Bombaye.
Evening,
yeah,
brother.
100% Bombaye, Free Palestine, first and foremost, and fuck the Zionists out there in the world. And good evening to the chat anyway as well. Hit the likes and subscribe, people. Yeah, man. Best derby. 100% agree with Bombaye. The Van Persie. That free kick was phenomenal, man. I'll never forget that day, man. I remember we were all in the it was like a wee family gathering, and Spurs had lost like 3 or 4-0, and my uncle was a Spurs fan, and we were watching it on my phone, even though we were in a restaurant, and I seen the goal from Van Persie, and I literally got up out of my seat and started running around the restaurant, just screaming, yeah, like United scored, and everyone was like, "But why are you celebrating?" And I guess, oh, it's a derby today, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Like, you know. I then said, obviously, Van Persie just scored a worldie, and it was outstanding, man. I miss Van Persie so much, man. He was something of a player at United, man, and yeah, man, happy to be here. Big up to you, Nerdin, and big up to everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's doing well, and as well, Luani, obviously with what's going on in America, just stay well at this moment in time. Stay safe out there, bro. It's fucking mental what's going on out there, not in that country right now. It's crazy, crazy scenes. So stay safe, man. But big up everyone.
Big up.
Van Persie derby was crazy. The free kick, Rio Ferdinand getting the coin thrown at him, he was bleeding. My favourite, I think, has got to be King Garrick. It's the ball. It's the 5-0 at Old Trafford. The ball comes over the top. Cantona controls it outside of his boot. I think that night Kanchelski's got 2 goals. We beat them 5-0.
Tell the lie, Dino. Do you know what my favourite derby is? When they popped us 6-1 at OT, that was nice.
Not for me.
What a day, man. What a
not
day.
for me.
Why
and then the other one was 3-2 last minute Roy Keane winner at Main Road. It was 2-2. I think we were 2-0 down. We came back 3-2. And there was a last minute Cantona on the left, crosses it, or Giggs somebody whips it, and he just taps it in. That was 3-2. Actually, on that, I went, because the main road was so weird. It had like 2 stands, and then it had the 2 sides behind the goal, but it had a bit wide open. So what we used to do to watch the derby, we would go around, because I lived really close to the main road. We would go around to some people's houses and literally sit on their, like, what do you call it? Like the, well, sometimes you're in your garage, the garage thing, where the garage is, you will sit on top of it to watch the game, but you could only see like 60 yards of the pitch. You couldn't see the other goal. You could only see, and United was shooting that side, and I saw that 3-2, and I was jumping for joy. And the neighbor was like, right, we'll let you watch it on this little bit of the roof, so but keep it down. Like, yeah. So yeah, that's one of my favorite memories as well. Roy Keane as a youngster, I think in his first season when he joined us, yeah, we beat him 3-2.
Yeah, no danger of any jumping around anymore, pal.
People, yeah, they're not like that anymore. Big up, people. Big up. So there you go. That's the memories. But how are we doing? Since we last all spoke, Andre Onana is no longer at Manchester United. Andre Onana is in Turkey. And this weekend, after the derby, guess who's coming up against? The two goalkeepers who faced each other last season are both going to be facing each other in Turkey this weekend after the derby. Manchester City's old goalkeeper and Andre Onana are going to be facing each other. It's hilarious.
Bro, are you saying Edison's in Turkey?
Edison plays for Fenerbahce, yeah. So Fenerbahce against Trabzonspor are playing after we finish our game on Sunday. They're going to be kicking off right just before, towards the end of the derby. They'll be kicking off.
I think that's weird, bro. They got rid of probably the best footballing goalkeeper I've ever seen, to be honest with you, in Edison, and they've gone for a guy that's no good with his feet. What's going on over there at City?
Yep.
Changing the way they play.
Don't know what go on. Something's funny. But yeah, Andre Onana. I'll start with you, Bombaye. Obviously, Onana tried to stay here. People have been mocking him. I have done the video and I have done the show where I said, I've told you so. And by the way, forgive me for the other night, people. I've been at a conference and I came on here and I was so tired. If you watch the last show, there's moments where I'm like this.
Yeah.
Like that, sleeping.
Onana will do that to you, man.
Dedication to do the show is honestly, you need to go and watch it. You need to go and watch it, people. I'm literally falling asleep. But big up to everybody. But yeah, so I've already said I told you so that Andre Onana was never that guy. But Bumbaye, we'll start with you. Sané Lamans is now the goalkeeper. Obviously, he's 23 years old. He's come from a league that's way outside of the top 5 leagues, top 6 or 7 leagues in Europe. And he's don't know what's going to hit him. Amorim has confirmed that it's going to be Bayern Deer playing this weekend. But give me your Onana reaction. People, that's the same question you're going to all answer. Give me your Onana not being here reaction.
Bro,
going alone for the season.
Nobody wants to come anywhere and, play like he played. Just good luck to him. I hope he can do a job for them better. It's better off, take him out of the firing line. Amorim was talking about, players play good somewhere else, but hey, the pressure is very, very high. It is, man. Every week, Manchester United are expected to do something, and everything is scrutinised. And you can see how relevant Man United are. They didn't win shit for the last. We've won nothing or come close to winning any major titles. We still always play on the Sunday, more or less. We are the main course most weeks. We're always on the tip of the tongue of every single journalist. Every move we make makes global news. Still now. And this is what you're dealing with at United. And maybe he just couldn't get to grips with it. Confidence is shot, and he couldn't get it back. So good luck to him. Bayern Day. Bit early to put Lemons in. He looks promising, and they've put their faith in a young lad. I'm not going to say anything about it until I see him play, but it's the right call, I think, Bayern Day, because obviously new country, new everything. To put him in this derby game straight away may be a bit heavy for Lemons.
Go ahead, let's go, and then we'll go to Luani, then Ben.
Yeah, no, I fairly agree with Bumbaye in terms of buying the starting, and it's only natural that he was gonna start. To be honest, I mean, he was starting in the previous games, anyways. So more or less, until Lamans should I say Lamans gets a run, rather should I say, gets to grips with the league and adapts to his environment and everything around him. I think you're gonna see a lot of Binder, starting games. I think Le Mans is gonna be gradually brought in. I don't think they're gonna throw him in there unless we have a situation where there's an injury or suspension or whatever. But yeah, with Onana gone, guys, I mean, it really still doesn't change a lot. We still have a weak midfield. The formation is just weird. All in all, I'm not gonna get too much into the system. We know what's wrong with that. So, the Onana is just one part of the problem. It's not you haven't solved everything. And essentially, I think right now, at least, we can only look forward to actually strengthening one position at least, in the whole mix of everything that's happening. So, that's my reaction to it, to be honest. It's nothing for me to jump around. I've seen some people celebrate like we've won trophies here. We've won Premier League titles and UEFA Champions Leagues. We still in the same problem. We still have the same problems all over the field. So it's just one piece of the problem solved, and we still haven't, to be honest, even solved that because we're still yet to see how Le Mans, obviously they are an upgrade to what Onana was doing. That we can't, overlook. But we're still yet to see if this goalkeeping position is still gonna be solved because Binder still leaves a lot to be desired, anyways. So good luck to people who think that everything is all solved, with one player and another player coming in. You guys are in for a long road, this season. So yeah.
Go ahead, Luani. I think Luani his reception's moving like Manchester United's transfer window. So forgive him. Go ahead, Ben. Luani, go out and jump back in.
Oh, I think is he there?
No. Not there.
If he's been still, that is impressive, man, Luani.
Yeah,
No, it's
very
not.
impressive.
The mannequin challenge.
The mannequin challenge, exactly.
I just want to answer this question quickly, Windy.
Go ahead, bro.
I think that he is just a goalkeeper. I don't know anything about him being coach. I think he's a goalkeeper, but go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, me and you spoke about it.
YouTube is acting really funny tonight. The chat is really slow. People, there's nearly 90 of you in here. Please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and get involved in the community question. Do you think we will win on Sunday? Yeah, no. Yeah or nay, people. Big up.
Yeah, man. I mean, I agree with Bombay and Lesso on Bayindir. I think Bayindir should start. I don't think it's wise.
I'm asking you about the Onana first. Oh yeah.
Onana. Yeah. I mean, I wish him all the. I wish him all the best. And I never thought in my dreams as a United fan, and obviously a person from the north of Ireland, I never thought I'd see the day where a goalkeeper could be worse than Roy Carroll. Like Roy Carroll was a dreadful goalkeeper for Man United, and looks like we've found a person who, we've had a worse keeper now, sadly. But yeah, man, look, I wish him all the best. It's a loan. Let's not get too giddy, people. I've seen a lot of people praise Enios. It's only a loan. He's back again next season. But I hope he has a really good season for Turkey. They seem to love him. We've seen all the videos, and yeah, man, I just hope he has an absolute blinder, so that if next season we can sell him on a permanent deal. But that's down the line, anyways. With the game, I mean, obviously with Bayindir starting, I kind of agree with Amorim with his judgment on with Bayindir, because I think it's so harsh to throw in a young kid, a young goalkeeper into the deep end in a Manchester derby, especially. Like, if he has a really bad game in that derby, then it's gonna be memes everywhere, man. Like, everyone's gonna say, "Oh, this man's rubbish," rubbish and that. I wouldn't even play him in the Chelsea game. I'd play him after the Chelsea game. I think there's a Sunderland and a Brentford. I'd play him in that. I think that will get his confidence up, and we got to see what he's up against. But yeah, man. I mean, with the derby, I mean, obviously, Ineos has fucked Amorim big time. There's not enough talk about it, and people, especially the Amorim outers, won't admit to it. I think Amorim's been thrown under the bus, especially with no midfielder. And yeah, man, like, and as well as that, not getting an experienced goalkeeper too on top of that, because Le Mans is just looking at Bayindir and learning off him, man, and even he's young as well. So look, at the end of the day, we'll see how we get on. Ruben does tend to show up at these derbies and these top games. I think if we had two midfielders in this window, I don't think anyone would be, in my opinion, don't think the system is an issue if we got two midfielders in. And yeah, man, like, from what I've seen so far this season, yes, it's not been a good start. I think, the points doesn't really add up. I think we should have got at least a draw at the Arsenal game, at least a draw. We were shit at Fulham, but we didn't take our chances. You got to take your chances at the top, at the highest level in the Premier League. And yeah, man, like, the other teams in the league, like Liverpool, don't deserve to be top of the league right now. That's all down to individual brilliance. I think the patterns of play have been shit. And there's other teams, man. I have not been impressed with this Premier League right now, with the top teams in terms of like the style of play, like the patterns. The only teams I really have been like somewhat entertained is Spurs, Everton, even us, man. Like, although everyone's gonna say the midfield's shocking, so many open gaps, but see, like, on the ball, we're actually progressing the ball even like way more than I've ever seen. Even with Ten Hag, that we never seen any of that shit. With Jose, it was always park the bus, park the bus. Ollie, it was just basically counter attack. It wasn't about possession. Van Gaal was just side to side football, possession. That was it. No chances, nothing. And yeah, man, like, I'm looking forward to this derby. Hopefully we can get the job done. Obviously they have a lot of injuries as well. Marmouche is out as well, so that's another to the list, man. And hopefully we can get the job done, man. So yeah, big up, man.
Yeah, they have about I think they have 11 players
11,
injured.
yeah.
11 players injured.
Crazy.
Boumbaye, what can Manchester United do? A lot of Manchester United fans are giddy. Obviously, from the news today, Mount and Cunha are both out, and they're going to be sidelined for weeks. But Cunha has been teasing the United fans on the socials. Ooh, little tease. Ooh. Teasing the fans, right, left, and centre. And so that's been happening.
Guys.
Yeah, big up, bro. Your internet's moving like Manchester United's transfer window, just like Manchester United as a football club. Don't you worry. So what I'm saying to you is that I'm looking at across socials, and there's a lot of United fans that are super confident about Sunday. And to me, that worries me. That really worries me. Because they've still got players who can hurt us. But go ahead.
I mean, I'm not on socials, man, so I don't know. It feels like there is an optimism around the ground. Maybe that's a little bit to do with the fact that our direct, well, lots of teams are dropping points and things aren't quite as bad as they might have been if teams were doing what they're supposed to be. But if people are optimistic, fair enough. We can win this game. Depends on City as well. I've looked at City, and City could arguably, it's not like they've been getting played off the park, but City are in a transitional period now. You look at the goalkeeper. I think Pep's going more for the jugular, less possession, more direct. Um, Usually these kind of games like favor us. Our record is not bad under most managers against the big boys. It's the small teams that we struggle against. But I think we can hurt City as long as we can keep them at bay, get into the game. They come out fast, City, and if we concede quickly, then I just hope that doesn't break our spirit. But if we can stay in the game, we can definitely get at City. No doubts about it. I think Cunha is a really big loss, though, I have to say. And even Mount has been important for us and has played his part, especially off the ball. So these are two players that will be missed. But I think it's a game I'm looking forward to. It's not, usually you go into City over the years and it's a foregone conclusion, just keep the score low, guys. But this time, I think it's a big game for both managers. It's more important for Amorim because Pep's got a lot of credit in the bank. Pep's done a lot of things and he has the luxury to, go through a bad period, and they're not going to sack a guy like that. He'll leave. But our manager, could do with getting something out of this game, and the boys could do with putting in a performance just to build on that Burnley thing and move a little bit away. Like the Grimsby thing shocked everybody, but now we settled down again. Our brain is functioning rationally, so it's a game that could go either way. I'm going into it hoping that we can win and thinking, I have some belief. I'm not overly confident, but I do have some belief, and that's because of the way that they're playing. Not so much that we've been breathtaking, but that is to do with them in large part.
Yep. Big up.
Okay, Luani's back. Luani's
Yes.
internet's moving mad.
Apologies, guys. You buy
Oh,
this
good,
thing. So you buy this thing, a box from the company Verizon, and they promise you all kind of thing. They're charging you about $60 a month for internet, portable internet that I can carry in the truck with me, and then it's not working the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
$60.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Crazy.
And it's not even like I'm in a remote area in the mountains or anything. I'm right there. It's in the open and it's still not working. So they will hear something from me.
Well, I think they've heard something from you. You've just killed their advertising campaign. That was what was it? Verizon, guys. Verizon, stay away.
Aren't they a medical company? Aren't they like a?
No, they in the telecom, cell phone, and now they're trying to get into house or cable and all that. So.
They can't even
Check
do
you out.
internet. They want to get into houses. Solve the internet.
Luani,
Yes, sir.
the fan base in the UK and internationally look very buoyant. They're very confident. City have 11 players injured. They're missing many good players. Oscar Bob, obviously. Dogu, still a threat. Both of them are a threat. We'll go through the United team in a minute, but that worries me because the fan base, our fan base, are thinking it's going to be an easy game for us to win. Our record recently, it's been really good. I'll get the script up in a minute and then have a look head to head. But I think they've not beaten us in a derby for a couple of years now. So,
Yeah.
what do you say to that?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to understand where that confidence is coming from. Because is it coming from the fact that we beat them the last time we played them 2-1? If it's the case, then I will invite everybody to go look at the lineup that City put up that day, and then the lineup that they start this season with. It's a completely different team we're playing. There's like 5 or 7 players that we played, that were the team that we beat, that City team that we beat, that are not here anymore. Including De Bruyne and Gundogan that started that game. They're not here anymore. They are retired practically. So I don't know where that confidence come from. What I have to say about this game is that we are playing. It's the beginning of the season. We're not obligated to play for. We don't have any statement to make. We are still looking, soul searching. We're still getting our bearing together. City, on the other hand, they're competing for the league, or based on their transfer, they're supposed to be up there. They didn't start the season well. They have something to play for. They have something to prove. So based on that, I would just coach. I would just, if I was advising Amorim, I would probably tell him to err in the side of caution. I don't understand why most of our fan base talking about, yeah, let's attack them, let's take the game to them. Why? Why do you want to play football um, with City? There's no point. We have our own weaknesses. We have our own strength. We just
The,
have to
the
play.
United fans are saying, Luwani, that City are there for the taking.
No, City. We got, even if City is there for the taking, a City that's there for the taking is still a better football team than we are. So we cannot attack them by just playing football, playing into their strength. We have to play them on our own term. The last time we played them, we set up in the mid block, and then we meet them halfway off the pitch, and we let them work for the ball. We did not give them the ball easily. We let them work for it, and we hit them. We took our chances. I think you have to be the same approach. Yes, if we think that we got two transfer in that make our team better, even though Cunha is injured. Yes, our team is slightly better, but not better to the point of challenging City to play football. So I think the best approach will be the same thing Amorim did last time. Just keep it compact, keep a mid block, and then take advantage of the situation, our opportunities when they arise. Because if we try to play football, and given where we are in the season and where they are in the season, it's still very early. If they beat us, and they beat us in a very embarrassing manner, it could be the something that can jumpstart them, and it could be also a derailing factor for us at the same time. If we salvage a result against them, it doesn't really play in the grand scheme of things. Um, it doesn't play, not necessarily give us anything, okay? Because we can go next. We are that type of team. We can win this game and end up losing the next 2 or 3 games. We're not there yet. It doesn't mean that we don't have to play for anything. Of course, we're playing for something. But the pride factor and the 3 points, nah, forget about it. Let's just be astute, and let's do a professional job on them. That's it.
Yeah, interesting. A lot of people are saying, people, I don't know what's going on tonight. Even the chat is very slow. There's 90 of you in here. Please smash a like on the video. We're shadow banned, people. We're seriously shadow banned. So please smash the likes on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're going to get some of the comments up from Amorim and Pep in a minute. But I'll go to Lesso. The fan base are giddy. Everybody's giddy. Everybody's telling me City are there for the taking. We've got to go there and smash them. Fan base are buoyant, saying they feel super confident about this game.
Yeah, man. I mean, you can't really blame people, in this case, but obviously, we should, if all circumstances were normal, with us in terms of, how I feel about Amorim still being here, and and obviously with the whole board, keeping the guy here, even if they don't really support him. But if, like I say, if all things were normal to some degree, you didn't have the situation that we have right now. We should be able, we should be, we should be going there, and why not have any sort of confidence? And what are you playing football for if you can't have any sort of confidence in a 90-minute game? If smaller teams can go and beat City, we've done it before, as bad as we've been, let's not forget that. So as much as anything, I don't see why they shouldn't be going there and getting a result, personally. Man City are not at their best at the moment, and yes, even if they are not at their best, they're still a better team. Obviously, they've got better quality players, and they've got a better, well-structured team. But we should be trying to at least get a point there. And then derbies are, like I always say, with derbies anything goes. derbies aren't one of those games where it's like, it's predetermined beforehand. Manchester United at their very best, at our very best, we struggled against City. People forget this. We struggled in derbies against City. So, for me, that's not an excuse to use going into games like these. It's 50-50 as far as I know. Uh, it's not about being giddy. It's a derby, guys. So in derby, things happen. We've seen it with our own eyes. We came back from a goal down, and virtually 2-1, and Saeed almost, Saeed couldn't breathe at some point celebrating that. I remember that game. So things do happen. It just does show you that crazy things happen in this. The things you cannot explain and I cannot explain, from a logical stance. So that's the magic about derbies, and I don't feel like why fans shouldn't, a bit giddy about getting a result. Yes, I'm not saying that this is gonna propel us into greatness into the season, but this should be a game that people should be looking forward to, whether we're diabolical on the field or not. It's one of those games where I'm just looking forward to the drama and seeing what we can possibly do. But overall, I'm not I'm not giddy about the season. Anyways, I know where we're going. Anyways, this season. So that aside, derby. I mean, why not, guys? I'm gonna try and be a bit positive for a change. Being too realistic sometimes can come off as being too negative. So this time around, I'm just gonna give people a bit of you know, a cheer and say, guys, it is what it is. Let's just go into this game and see what we can do.
Yeah, big up everybody. Please keep smashing the like. Let me just update people on the community question we asked. Are Manchester United going to win on Sunday? 47% said yes. 53% said no. So that definitely the therapy army is not getting giddy. That's one thing. Bombaye, are you giddy? Because you're usually part of the giddy army. By the way, is Dagger, are you Dagger G? Is this the real Dagger G or is this somebody else? Dagger 07, if you know Dagger G. Big up, if that's Glenn, it's Glenn. Love. How you feeling about something? Because you're usually part of the giddy army. By the way, Sean would have joined us tonight, but unfortunately he can't make it. He's out and about traveling. So big up to Sean. I hope we wish him safe travels in his journey.
Big up, Sean.
Big up, Sean. So go ahead, Mumbai. Are you giddy? Are they there for the taking?
Mr. Bombay.
I think he already answered it. Yes, it's Dagger G. Big up the Rushon crew. Yes, Glenn. Hope you're well, man. Big up to you, bro. We need to meet up, man. We need to meet up. I want to hear about what's going on with Brad. Big up to you. If you know, you know. These are like my school friends, man. From when we were like 12 years old.
Wow.
11. No, actually, I've known him since I was 9. 9 years old, mate. He once told about 20 people to start doing wrestling moves on me. I'm telling you, crazy. Those were the days, man. I was playing football, and I just said, bare people just grabbing me. Took me to the grass area. They're all jumping, doing some wrestling on me. Crazy. If you know, you know.
Big up. So
I think people are being giddy. I think people have stopped being giddy. I think City are dangerous. They're a wounded animal. They can be dangerous. They've got match winners like Oscar Bob. They've got Haaland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's interesting that somebody put a stat out the other day and said the lowest in so many years, the least goals they scored was last season, I think, in 10 years or so. Like 8 years or something like that. 74 goals. I think there were 14 goals less than Arsenal. So, yeah, they're struggling. Man City are struggling at this moment in time. We're not going to lie. They've obviously got loads of injuries. But in terms of the game, it's going to be the 174th derby. Manchester derby on Sunday. The 100... Actually, no, it's going to be the 175th Manchester derby. So 175 derbies have been played in over how many, near 100-something years. There's been 50 draws. There's 68 wins for Manchester United and 56 wins for City. That's where we're at, people. This is where we're at. Just to give you a little bit, just to give everybody a little bit, Man City have won 5 of their last 8 Premier League matches against Manchester United. So Man City have won 5 of their last 8 League Premier League matches against Manchester United. Drawing 1, losing 2. Thought they failed to win either game, drawing 1 and losing 1 last season for the first time since 2020 to 2021. Manchester United have inflicted 25% of Pep Guardiola's total home Premier League defeats as Man City manager, with the Red Devils winning 4 times there against the Spaniard, 4-16. They are looking for consecutive wins at the Etihad for the first time since March 2021. Since 2015, 2016, the home team has ended up on the winning side just 6 out of the 20 Premier League meetings in the Manchester derby. So let me repeat that for the people. Since 2015-2016 season, the home team has ended on the winning side just 6 times out of 20 Premier League meetings in the Manchester derby, drawing 4, losing 10. Indeed, since the only Premier League fixture to see more away wins in 10 than Crystal Palace versus Liverpool, 12. Manchester City have lost 2 of their first 3 Premier League matches for the first time since the 2004-05 campaign, winning 1. While in the fewest points, 3, ever collected by Pep Guardiola in the first 3 league games of the season. The last time City lost 3 of their first 4 games was in 95-96, the season they were eventually relegated. Was it Alan Ball? I think it might have been Alan Ball who took them down. Manchester United have registered 8 win in the Premier League matches under Ruben Amorim. Let me repeat. Manchester United have registered the 8th win in 30 Premier League matches under Ruben Amorim, drawing 7, losing 15, thanks to their 3-2 win over newly promoted Burnley on Matchday Street. Half of Amorim's wins have been against promoted sides, with a Portuguese manager holding just 16% win ratio. Sides not promoted to the division, with a campaign of 4 wins in 25. Manchester United have had 58 shots in Premier League this season, 14 more than any other side. It's their most shots in the first 3 games of the season. 2017, 2018, 60. People need to, the stat merchants need to get off that train. You get the stats out at least when you play 15 games. 15 games at least you get the stats out. Pep Guardiola has lost 49 of his 345 Premier League matches, winning 247, drawing 49, with a 22% of those coming since the start of last November. 11. A defeat in this game would see him take the second largest number of games to lose 50 behind Alex Ferguson, while 50 defeats until 367th match. Manchester United have made the most of the ball runs in behind their opponent's defensive line in the Premier League this season, 131, with forward Brian Mbeumo responsible for 54 of those. Most of any player. 3 of the first most in-behind runs by a player in the match so far is in 2025-26 have been Mbeumo, with a high of 22 against Burnley last time out. So he loves a little run in behind that Mbeumo. Manchester United captain Bruno has created the most chances in the Premier League this season. So far, overall 12 in open play, 8. Overall 12, and in open play 8. Fernandes has also scored in each of United's last 3 wins against City in the competitive match since 2021 in January 2023 and December 2024. Both Man City's got Donnarumma, Gianluigi Donnarumma, and Manchester United centre could make their Premier League debuts this game, including Matchday 1 games. In only 2 Premier League games have both clubs given a debut goalkeeper Nottingham Forest, Andy Marriott, and Spurs, Cavan Duraden in April 2003, with Charlton Athletic, Darren Randolph versus Liverpool, and Daniel Padelli in May 2007. Right. So that's all the notes, people. All of the notes.
So, yeah. When it comes to this game, I think we'll be mistaken to perceive City as a wounded animal, because they always come across like that, like they're struggling, but at the end of the season, they always beat somebody to the title or rushing back into the top four somehow. They're the only team in the Premier League that can put a round of, even if they're struggling, they can put a round of 5 games together and win them convincingly. Now, when it comes to the game that they've played before against Tottenham and against Brighton, I'll more so give credit to the team, to Tottenham and Brighton with the way they set up, rather than put it on City struggling, because Tottenham defended very well. They set up very well. Brighton defended very well. They were compact as well. And you see, both games are low scoring games. So the real question is, are we going to be able to set up the same way? Because as far as I'm concerned, if we decide to throw ourselves at them, thinking we're going to run rampant, it's going to be a different kind of game for us. We as United fans, we like sensationalizing things. We focus more on the opponent that we beat instead of how many round of games that we put in together. Can we just put 2 wins together, regardless of who we beat? If it's low bottom table team, mid table team, or if it's a City or Arsenal, it doesn't matter. Let's just put 2 wins together, 3 wins together, so we can build some kind of consistency. That should be our focus right now. It's early in the season, and if we're trying to build something, that should be our focus, not on who we beat or who we can beat. Because we'll beat City and then everybody start getting giddy, and then the next game we will lose. So,
okay, I just wanted to bring up big up to everybody. What should the captain of FPL, Haaland or Bruno? Who should I captain, Haaland or Bruno? I don't know, Yusuf. Somebody. I don't play fantasy football league, so
pick Salah as captain because Liverpool are playing Burnley.
Yeah, there you go.
So
you got your answer there. Burnley actually 2:00. So
yeah, it'll be a big game as well, man.
Yeah, people, please keep smashing the likes on the video, subscribe to the channel. I just wanted to bring up a couple of little things about our friend Amorim, who was on the waffle as usual. The poet, our friend the poet. You know what I mean, Mr. Poet. He's been at it again, doing a bit of the poetry, people. So I just wanted to share a couple of things with you. Big up to everybody. Please smash that like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. So it's asked a couple of questions, Mr. Amorim. So I can just get into some of the things. Actually, let's hear from Pep first. Pep says here. Pep says, there we go. Pep Guardiola and goalkeeper Andrew Demora are facing Manchester City. He's going to concede goals, that's for sure. But all of us, we're going to try to help him so it doesn't happen. Protecting Donnarumma already. He's that on the Donnarumma protection. Donnarumma protection. There we go. Pep Guardiola confirms Al Nouri, Ryan Cherky, Omar Mamouche are unavailable. John Stones is also in down. Also in down. Right, so let's have a go. That's where we are, people. Let's have a look at Amorim. Ruben Amorim confirms that Altay Bayindir will start against Man City. Ruben Amorim on Sonny Lamens. I'm pleased that he's the goalkeeper with a lot of potential. I know that we are in the moment, and the goalkeeper needs to be really strong and have a lot of experience. But we also, he says here, we're also in the moment where we look at the present, but also focus on the future. So it's a little bit of both. A guy with great potential, and that is one more option to play. Will be ready. Ruben Amorim, he has the potential to be a goalkeeper for lots of years. He continues here. Ruben Amorim asked about the academy record. You know that for almost nearly 90 years, Manchester United have had a academy graduate sit on the bench for the last nearly 90 years. He says, I don't want to be that guy that broke the record, that idea. If you see the past of Manchester United, it's built on kids that grew up here, stay here for a long time. I think we should be our goal with the future. So I will try maintain that. He carries on and says here, asked about Ruben Amorim on Man City, top team. They have the best coach in the league. A team that's really hard to imagine how they're going to play. We are prepared for that, and we believe in our team. It will be a very good game. We know what to do. We have more training, and the table at the moment above City doesn't matter. So he's saying it doesn't matter if they're above us at the moment. It carries on, I think. So he says, I think we're a better team since last time we played Man City. If you see any aspect of the data, we are a better team. We're ready to play the game, and we need to show it on Monday. It's mean on Sunday. He meant to say Sunday. We're playing on Sunday, Ruben. Bloody hell, not Monday. Ruben, I'm not buying this. If there's tie, it is the same thing I do with different positions. But our tie is going to continue. It's a different league, different country, different training, different ball. So they will fight for the position. So he's talking about Lemons and Bayendia fighting for the position. Ruben Amorim asked about what he did during the international break. I did everything. I watched a lot of games. I tried to understand different things. I talked to Jason Wilcox. I talked to Omar Barada to anticipate scenarios, the market. I tried to do everything in the kind of break to prepare for the future. Well, that means he's basically having a dig because they didn't get him a midfielder. Ruben Amorim, sporting director Hugo Vienna, who is close friends. We have different jobs. We have different clubs. We don't talk about football. I'm a red, he's a blue, but we are really close friends. We will not change. So they just said they go to dinner a lot. Ruben Amorim asked about Andre Onana. He says, if it could be, I think the club, we understood that it needed to change. Something is hard to point, but why the performance, the moment, bad luck. In some moments, it was hard on him. And then it says, our thinking was to change with the goalkeeper, but I wish the best for Andre Onana. He was really good at working and helping the players, but sometimes you need to change the environment. Ruben Amorim on the names of goal for Man FC managerial future Kobe Mainu will be key.
Yeah, Onana certainly helps the players, no doubts about it.
Yep.
But anyway, so there we go, guys. And I just thought we should start. Actually, I'm going to get to this and I'll share this. We're going to pick the team, boys. Let's go. Let's pick the team. We already know who's going to be number one. Buy in there.
Oh, it's
I don't.
Is it BA?
BA, yep, BA.
I don't understand the mentality.
By the way,
BAY.
BAY A.
Yeah.
So take out the I and in between the Y and the N. There we go. Okay.
It's not happening.
Oh no! You needed to add A in there, like in between the Y and the.
Let's do the formation first. We're gonna be playing.
Information. I'm just checking if I'm right. Hang on.
We're playing 3-4-3 apparently, but we're not playing 3-4-3.
Yeah, you have it right there, Nerdin. It was BAY and then A.
BAY.
A.
D.
N. No, N. Yep. D.
ND. NID.
No, not NID. It's just ND. IR. Yeah.
It's not there.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand.
There, just in case. That's exactly right. I don't know, man.
We got no goalkeeper then.
Maybe do first.
We got no goalkeeper, but let's
maybe type in his first name, Nerdin. Altai. ALTAY. ALTAY. No, that just doesn't like Binder. Just
He doesn't like Altai. I don't think they know he signed for us.
Yeah, can I see most of you guys, the panelists, most of you are favoring Bayende starting. I don't understand the idea behind that, the concept behind that. Why can't we start the new goalkeeper that we just got?
Amorim already
Sani.
said to Luana he's gonna start him
and
in the press
Oh,
conference
okay.
today. That's the
Oh,
only
okay.
reason.
yeah, and I agree with him. To be fair, I don't think it's right at all throwing in a 23-year-old kid into a derby, a massive game. If he has a horrible first game in his debut, everyone's going to get on to him, man. It's just too
No,
much.
but
It's too much
that. How old is he? You say?
23.
22, 23 is old enough. He's a goalkeeper. You know yeah,
It's a derby, though, Luani.
derby or not, he's here to stay, right? The goalkeeper position is not a technical position. It's not an outfield position where you have to learn a system, acclimatize to anything. They asking you for the same thing they asking you, whether you're in the German league, whether you're a player in Division 2 or not. The goalkeeper still have need the same attribute. You still need to be a good shot stopper. You still need to be brave enough to come and claim your corners. You still maybe they're asking you to be limited somehow, or to be able to be a good distributor, or to be a good sweeper. It's the same thing they're asking you. So I'm not too fussed about how young he is, but if he's ready, he's ready. Just put him in. You know?
He's only had one training session with the team, and I don't think it'll be right, in my opinion. I just think if he has a really bad game, especially against a derby, if it was Sunderland, Brentford, Brighton, any of these teams, 100%, I think fire him in would be the solution. But I just think it's
Did we bring him in to be a number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
We brought him in to be number 1, right? So just start him. If he was scouted, right, and bring in at the end of the transfer window to be number 1, that means that they have clearly identified attributes in goalkeeper that they think that are very impressive, that we need. So he's probably performing above average when it comes to the basic attribute as for a goalkeeper. A goalkeeper doesn't need to adapt to anything. There is the most transferable position when it comes from league to league, or from another country to another country. It's the most transferable position. Yes, I understand the pressure of United, but the best way to, we have the same conversation about Lenny Yero, when people were saying, "Oh, you have to bet him in and this and that," and eventually he started and he took it to it like fish to water. I don't know.
Nerd,
I don't know. Maybe just a different thinking.
Nerd, and check your DMs on Twitter. Use that. That's the best. That's one side uses that website there. Has everyone on Twitter. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I just like that's the whole choice of like football opinion. I just think if he has an awful game, I just think the kid will absolutely get roasted, not only by City fans but by lots of our fan base. Like, if he makes one mistake, his confidence would just be super low, man.
His confidence would just be
hello?
super low.
I can hear myself.
Hello, I can hear myself.
So what do I go to? Do I just type in Manchester United there?
So you click on the no. You click on the goalkeeper. Click on the goalkeeper and then type in Bayindir. There we go. And then so scroll down, and then click done, and then see beside the letter A. See beside the letter A, or just go out of that wee sec. Press the X button, top right. Yep. The Xer. Yep. Just click on that wee X. Oh, go ahead.
There's some other thing that are happening with my bloody laptop that I need to bloody get rid of. 1 second. Yeah.
Yeah. So see in the wee column above, there's a wee AA, like two A's. Yes, at the top near, but just below professional. Just below professional. See the
Yeah,
two
yeah,
letters? Yeah. Click on the one beside it to the right. Yep. And then click on formation.
Oh yeah.
And then that will change the formation so click on formation. Nope.
I've never used this one. Hold on, people, because I never used this one. Where is the 4-3-3? 4-3-3. There we go. No, 3.
3-4-2. 3-4-3.
There we go.
There
right,
we go, people.
got it. Right.
There we
So
go.
who's starting? Euro.
Not for
Euro,
me.
yeah.
Not for me, and not right centre back, in my opinion. But
It's been starting. It's blend, isn't it? The lip.
delete, yeah. Ba-ba-ba.
Yeah. And then it's been Luke Shaw.
Mhm.
We're saying what he's gonna pick, what we think he's gonna pick. So yeah. Done. We see it here. It's gonna be Ahmad.
There you go.
On this side, it's gonna be Masraoui or Dogu. I think it's gonna be Masraoui.
I think it'll be Diego Dalot. I can't lie.
No, Diego Dalot is injured.
Oh, was he injured? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank God. Thank God. E after the B. There we go.
Done. Now, this is the bit we have to work out. Is it going to be Zersky here, or is it going to be Sesko to start? What do we think he's going to do?
That's tricky.
Sesko played 2 games in midweek, 2 90 minutes back to back, 2 different weeks. So what do you guys think? Is he going to play Zersky, or is he going to play Sesko?
You go first, Lasso.
Well, I think it's gonna be Sheshko, to be honest, guys.
Okay, Sesko.
Yeah.
Bombay, who's going to be?
Go ahead, Bombay.
Sorry, where are we up to? Strikers. I can't see shit. Put them both in, man. Put them both in. I don't know. I have no. I think Joshua Zirkzee will play. And
all right, go ahead, Ben. What do you think would be?
The striker, it'll be. I definitely do think it will be Sesko, 100%.
Luani, who do you think is going to play as a striker on Sunday? Who do you think he's going to pick as a striker on Sunday? Start the game.
He's probably gonna pick Zirkzee, but I will go Sesko definitely. Because if City move that line,
we're picking what he thinks he's going to do, not what.
Yeah, I sorry, Dino. I'm with MB Creator. I think Zirkzee will come in one of the 10s, and Sesko will be at the tip.
Mm-hmm.
I think he goes Zirkzee.
And the thing is as well, man. Like we need Sesko as well because for aerial duels as well, for defending set pieces. Because we're going to be super vulnerable in set pieces now that Bayern are starting.
Okay, we're going to say Zirkzee because he's not started any games. What's his name? Sesko's not started any games. Right. Who's going to play there? I think it might be Bruno,
So then that means Mainu would start then? I thought
Bruno and Casman.
I don't think it is going to be. I think he's going to play Ugarte and Casemiro because
right. Okay. Right. I disagree.
If he play Ugarte and Casemiro, we toasted.
Bro, if he plays with this lineup, we are screwed,
we toasted. Ugarte, Casemiro, we toasted. It have to be either Bruno in that double pivot or Kobe in that double pivot. One of them.
I think it's going to play Ugarte.
No, I think Bruno in the double pivot. My opinion on that.
That midfield is dead.
Oh, it's awful, man. It's awful.
No, the thing for Bruno and the pivot is that if City decide to progress the ball, they eventually going to move that line all the way to the half field. So Bruno can hit those balls
He's
into
not
that
even
one.
on
That's
here.
the
How do
only
you
thing
spell
they
his
have.
name?
Gart. No, UG. No. Yep. AR. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I'm so dyslexic.
Oh, don't worry, but so am I, bro. So am I. This lineup, I don't think he's gonna start with this, man. I'll be very shocked if he does, man. I think Xerxes, in my opinion, will go in the left hand where Bruno is. I do generally think Sesko will start, because of the aerial duels. I do generally believe it's going to be Bruno Cass in the midfield too. That's my point. That's my view.
Yeah, I think the only problem, Dino, there, bro, is the Ugarte and casting. I don't think so.
Yeah.
He's got you
All
know
I'm saying to you, he did that last season. He started both.
yeah, but we didn't have Brian
And
and
Kobe
Buemo.
came on. Kobe came in because Mount got injured. Do you remember? Kobe came on and Mount got injured.
Remember, man, Mount and Cunha are out. Yeah, Xerxes is a natural replacement, so I think it makes sense. You put Xerxes in a 10. You're not going to drop Brian and Buemo at this point. And then probably Sheshko will either come in. Um, I just think that Casemiro and Ogate thing, yeah, it offers you some steel and some, but it doesn't offer you very much in terms of moving forward, moving the ball forward
100%.
at pace. And that's what it's going to be. We're going to have our chances, but we're going to move the ball quickly against them. That's what it's
I
going to
think.
be.
So you
I think
guys think Kobe's gonna start, yeah?
no,
No?
because he's up against Mr. Manchester United, so he's never going to start in the midfield too. In my opinion, it's going to be Bruno and Cass in the midfield too. In my opinion,
Yep.
I
And
think.
that'll
I
be
think.
that'll be another stain on Amorim's cap because it's gonna be a mistake if you start Ugarte and Casemiro.
Who's gonna start?
Gonna work.
I think Bruno's gonna go back to number 10.
No.
Who Dino? Do
very
you know if
shocked.
you put Bruno in 10? So who drops out? You think Sesko's going striker? So that means Xerxes loses out, yeah?
No,
I think he thinks Xerxes will start
Or
striker.
you
I
think
think
for
Xerxes
sure.
gonna start.
striker? He's not a
What
striker, man.
the thing about this game is also is about matchup. When you look at the City team that we played last year, right? They didn't have Oscar Bob in that team, and Oscar Bob is a different player than the person who played on the right side for them.
Savinho.
When we played than Savinho. Oscar Bob is a much more cultured footballer than Savinho. Now in the midfield, they did not have Reinders last year. They did not have Rodri was not there last year, if I'm correct. Now it's a different set of midfield that we're facing. This Rodri and Reinders is an upgrade on what they have last year. So that's the problem. Now when it comes to the matchup, we tend to look at it as the injury is beneficial to us, not necessarily because now instead of Mamouche, we could have our defender facing Togo. So I remember very well. Um, uh, what's his name? Our defender, the guy playing the right side of our defense.
Mazraoui?
No, not Mazarawi. Our right side defender. Our young talent. Our young
Euro.
talent. Euro have a hard time against Soleimani when I remember against Southampton. So facing with Dogo, who's almost the same profile as Soleimani when it comes to pace and explosiveness, we can have some issue. Now, look at the other side. If I fancy um, Mbomo to have some change if he was Aknori, because Aknori clearly cannot defend. But now Aknori
He's injured.
He's injured. Now
Yep.
he's probably gonna be facing Ake. Ake is more of a defender than Eknori. So the
Yep.
injuries to City might not necessarily be in our favor, guys.
Yeah, and just to comment on that, I actually do generally think Dorgu starting for this game is crucial for the left wing back role because City's biggest weakness is their fullbacks. I mean, Rico Lewis has been struggling. Apparently, the whole Man City fan base hate him. Obviously, with Ake starting on the left back, I think it's crucial that Dorgu starts in that left wing back and I'm on the right
Rico
wing back.
Lewis is injured as well, Ben.
Oh, is he? Is he injured? Is he injured as well? So be Nunes. It'd be Nunes starting the right back then. So at the end of the day, man, like we should be hitting, we should be like the width should be there for us, man, to be taken. Like we've got the width there, man. And you know what? If yes, you're going to sacrifice Mazraoui in the left wing back, but why not play Mazraoui in the right centre back and play Euro in the left centre back and De Ligt in the central centre back? Euro's been fantastic in the left centre back, man. We should be doing that. Leave Shaw out, man. Leave that McDonald's guy out.
No, he's playing. He's played every game.
I know. He will play. I know he will.
Some people think that Kobe's not going to start, so they're thinking that maybe Mazraoui on this side will start. Mazraoui on this side.
Nuruddin, you seem to feel quite strongly that Kobe has a place in this starting lineup.
Well, I'm just saying it because you guys all said no Ugarte.
Never.
I think Bruno's going to play as 10 while Mount is injured. I really think that.
What do you think is the problem with playing Casemiro and Ugarte, bro, against any team, let alone Manchester City? What do we lose and what do we gain?
I just think he did that last season. I think he will go again what he did, what he thinks won him the game last season.
What about your perspective? What do we gain if we play those two on Sunday, and what do we
Because
lose?
he thinks that he also understands that. In some ways, this is how he thinks. He's going to look at the game and go, what have Man City struggled with? It's the first-time ball. They struggled with the first-time ball. The running's in behind. Their defense is not set. Their defense is struggling. And also, he's thinking to press them. Because if he watched the Spurs game, Spurs pressed high. And the midfield, and Ugarte is good at, say whatever you want about Ugarte. His ball recoveries, and winning the ball up the pitch is good. On the ball, he's horrendous. But he's a very good presser of the ball and going and being a pressing trigger.
Mm.
I think he's going to play Casemiro for that. I think he's going to play to Ugarte for that reason. But some of you think he's Kobe. That's why I put Kobe.
No, he won't be playing.
It's
Casemiro and Bruno.
But I genuinely don't think Bruno's going to play as a number 6 because if he does, that midfield is going to be dog walk.
And I'd like to see something deployed where Bruno can operate in a 10.
No.
Because I mean that's not him over there at 6. I understand why. You need some level of some seek and destroy kind of guy in there, Casemiro or Ugarte, to give you a little bit of cut passing lanes, defensive minded. But then you need somebody to play into feet, turn, get us away, sort of thing. Oh, you're going to be going over the top. So it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one.
Yeah. I mean, people are literally saying in the comments, "Oh, system shit. This is a complete waste." Like, all roads lead to the owners. Like, if any of us had acted in this window to get 2 midfielders, we wouldn't be having a discussion right now, man. I'm telling you right now. We wouldn't be having a discussion.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but we are where we are. What can we do?
Facts,
We can't keep
true.
going back, to Ineos, and they're not going to play for us on Sunday. We are looking to find. Every week has been the same problem, isn't it? The back line, you can make a decent back line out of what we've got, no problem. You got a few options at wing back now, especially that Ahmad is part of that ensemble. Then, your 10s were pretty much sport for choice when everybody's fit. You got loads of 10s. They all can do some damage. But it's that midfield position next to one of the defensive mids that is plaguing the lineup every single week. That there is where the actual issue seems to be. The rest of the team, I think you guys, all of us here could pick a reasonably decent team, but it's that key position. Maybe that's why he bypasses the midfield sometimes, and he's focusing a lot on the wide. We end up going a bit long as well sometimes. I don't know.
I mean, it speaks. action speaks louder than words, and I do genuinely believe Ruben has went to Ineos and asked and demanded a midfielder, but sadly they choose to go to get a striker in with Sesko, and look how that's going so far. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
How could Ruben Amorim tweak this to hide that deficiency?
It's obvious. He needs to switch to a midfield 3.
Flat 3. We're going 5-3-2 sort of thing, or 4-3-3. Wow.
4-3-3.
4-3-3 with a flat 3 midfield. This way you get some creativity.
I just want to show. 1 second, Bombay. I want to show who started the game last season. This is who started last season. So actually, Casemiro came on, so it was Ugarte and Fernandes in the midfield.
You got the lot.
On the left, no, on the right.
Do you know what was the result of this game?
And then De Ligt, Maguire, and Martinez. This was
what was the result of this game, bro?
2-1 nicked it. 2-1 Diallo, Amad Diallo. 2-1.
Oh yeah. Martinez ball over the top.
He won the penalty. Amad Diallo won the penalty into 88th minute, and then he scored in the 90th minute.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice.
When it comes to this match, so people always say City are gonna keep the ball. We're just gonna park the bus, stay compact. I don't generally think that they'll have all of the ball though. Realistically, yeah. I mean, whatever you say about Amorim's win percentage, but see at these big games, you've never really seen 75% of the possession, 25% United. It's always been 60-40, 55-45, at these big games. And you know what, man? I think City will keep the ball a lot, but I think we'll keep it as well, man. I do generally think we'll keep a good portion of the ball. I do. Don't think it's just going to be one-sided, man.
I think, man, we are. I don't know if you guys feel that this Manchester City team is a settled side. I think Pep Guardiola is moving.
We got wisdom. We need some more legs in here. We need some more legs in there. We need some more legs. Big up Tom. Me and Tom used to sing that. Big up to Tom. Go ahead.
Get Norman Wisdom in there, man. I think I'm still not sure what Pep Guardiola's plan is.
Al-Nouri's injured as well. Al-Nouri's not playing, by the way.
He's injured.
Yeah, he's injured. He should
They've
be
got
back
11
next week.
players out. 11 players out.
Crazy, man.
Anyway, get enough. Bombay, get your score lines in. Let's get the scores in. Come on. Let's get having it. Get the scores in, lad. What score is it going to be? Somebody said Jim.
Go for a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a 0-0 draw. But go ahead.
There'll be some goals.
People get in the comments.
Well, these next 5 games are fucking massive for the manager, man. And I do hope he gets it over the line. People are going to say, it's all down to performance too. I don't generally believe that, man. I just think he needs results right now. I think it's going to be a draw, in my opinion. I want to be positive and go into because it is a derby. Anything can happen in the derby. But I was very positive. I was with Bombay in the Fulham game, and I said we'll win 3-1. But with the derby game, I gotta flip flop.
Cover your back, man.
I gotta flip flop. Sorry, Bombay, but I think it's gonna be. You know what, man? I think it's gonna be. I want to say 2-2. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2-2.
That's what
I'm gonna say 2-2. 2-2. Yeah, 2-2, man. Can't see it being a 0-0. Can't see it being a 0-0, man. There's definitely goals in this game, man.
Let's hope.
No, definitely. I agree with Ben. It's gonna be 2-2. It's gonna be they're gonna score. There's no way it's gonna end up 0-0, man. Let's be honest. So yeah, it's 2-2 for me.
They concede as well, less so. I think at the moment they've got.
And here, just add, don't be so surprised if it's Trafford starting in nets instead of Donnarumma, because let's just not forget Donnarumma was only had 1 training session with City properly, so don't forget about that. Trafford might start.
Do you know what you're saying?
Big up, Tiger. Draw 0-0 will get United will get battered. I feel the same.
What do you think? 0-0.
I think if City score first, it could be a long day for us. Like Bombay said, they come out in the first 25 minutes, first half, they come out intensity. They lately in the games they've been dropping off. But yeah, I think it could be 1-1, 0-0. I think it's going to be a draw because I genuinely don't think both coaches can afford to lose. And that boy's hair is getting longer and longer. I don't know if you know Bombay, but it's a United content creator on Instagram. He's not cut his hair. He said till United win 5 games in a row.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Like it could be the Europa League Cup, Premier League. He said 5 games in a row they have to win.
He's going to be tripping over his own hair, that kid.
Mate, his hair, he looks mad.
Oh, that's mad. Mad. Pick up the him, man.
Any boxing fans in the house? Canelo or Crawford? Who's winning that?
Oh, Canelo.
Tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
So, yeah, 4-5 a.m. tomorrow.
Wow.
Canelo, in my opinion, I'm a big boxing fan. I love boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion.
Let's you into it.
Who's going up a weight and who's gone down a weight?
Crawford's gone up 3 weight classes.
3 weight classes, yeah.
Nah, can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canelo.
That's so you a boxing man.
Nah, you
Joe Shermoose, that's so
long time ago. Long time ago.
Yeah. South
Well,
Africa.
Crawford guy's gone up 3 weights.
Yeah.
Wow, crazy, bro.
That's not your natural weight. You're gonna absolutely get battered, mate.
Yeah, man. It's the Crawford is one of
He's gone up 3 weights. He's
He's gone up, Dino. Yeah, he's gone up 3 weight classes. Ordinarily, 3 weight classes in boxing is quite a lot. If you're facing, like a top 10 guy,
It's mental.
You're facing, bro, an absolute, Hall of Famer. Canelo is a magnificent boxer, but Crawford is an absolute superb fighter as well. Technically, IQ very good.
Has he ever boxed going up 2 weight or 1 weight? And how does he look?
He went up 2 weight classes in his last fight. And it was not against a quality as he's gonna fight tomorrow, and it was not a really good performance.
Well, there we go.
So if
you're
was
breathing different when you're heavier, you breathe different, man. Your body's not supple, and boxers need to be. To me, that's why I think it's dangerous. Really, it's dangerous. Really, you shouldn't be allowed to go up 3 classes, 3 weight classes. I think it's very dangerous. I think it's very, very dangerous.
I mean, that I think tips the balance slightly in Canelo's favor, but nonetheless, this is a fight for the ages. It's on Netflix, and it's going to be. You're not going to get a better fight than this right now in boxing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like me. That's fighting me.
Apology, my brothers. One of those days.
Listen, we're just saying about the score quickly. What score do you think it's going to be? I've gone for a draw. Everybody's actually 3 people have gone for a draw. I think our United get beat. Go ahead. I have 0 faith in Manchester United team. I don't trust the football club. I don't trust the man coach. I don't trust the football players. So why get faith for them to win any big game? I don't. They have to show it to me, and then I'll start going like a crazy madman. But I'm not
sorry, Dino. Are our owners leaving or Ineos getting offers? I heard something.
No.
Okay.
No, the thing about
Spurs, Qatar are buying Spurs. That's the latest rumors.
Oh, okay.
The thing about the score is that I don't trust us neither, but you have to just try to look at it from the perspective of a fan, and maybe try to take also an objective look at it from the perspective of a fan. I hope we win, so I'll say we beat them 2-0. But the reality is that when you look at both teams, they're just a different team from the last time we met them. They are kind of in a transition. It looked like the league have caught up with Pep. Now Pep is trying to reinvent himself a little bit, but still, they are just a quality team. They're a quality team. They every year they either challenging or they never fall lower than 3rd. So we are facing a quality team, and at this point in the season, yes, it's early, but if they're going to beat us, they will beat us really in an embarrassing manner. Yeah, they just played 2 games that they lost. But remember, the first game they won it. They beat Wolf 4-0. So we just have to respect them, do a professional job, and we should be all right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
man.
okay.
As long as it's not an embarrassment, that's we don't need that.
It's gonna be a big game on Sunday, man. It's gonna be so many plot twists. I think it's gonna be a draw because both coaches cannot afford to lose.
But both
And
teams are conceding
Yeah,
goals.
yeah. I remember there's someone who said it in the chat as well. If we win, it will be 2 games in a row for the
For the
first time
first
under
time in the
Amorim.
Amorim's reign, yeah.
And then if City, what should I call it? If City,
Lose, it's
what
gonna be
did
3 games that they've
3 games
lost.
in
3 games out of the
against
first
us?
4,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And last time
something
they
has
lost
to
3,
give.
they went down. They got relegated.
I think both coach losing, either coach loses would not make any difference for them, because where City is trying to get, they're in a rebuild. So even if they don't challenge this year, it's not going to be a big deal for them. And City, regardless of how bad they are, they're never gonna fall below a certain level. But now when it comes to us, losing this game, I don't think it's going to defend our season. I mean, our season is going to be defined on how we play every other opposition, whether it's lower tier, because we're trying to progress, we're trying to build something, and we need to see the stepping stone for that. We need to see the foundation for that being laid down. I don't think this game will do a good job in telling us exactly what our team is about. Just like the Arsenal game did not do a good job in telling us what our team is about. We got giddy, and then guess what? We lost the next game to Grimsby Town. So hey,
You're
it's going
muted,
to be
bro.
a it's going.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I disagree with you. Completely disagree with you, Luani.
Hmm.
If Pep loses, the pressure City, because they're not as big a club like us. The spotlight is not as much as on them. But I mark my words. The articles will be written. Is Pep needs to leave. The Pop need a break. This Pep is all.
Nuruddin, look at last year.
Let
Look
me
at last year, right?
finish.
Pep was
Let me
scratching his
finish.
head.
Let
Yeah.
me finish. Let me finish. You can come back. Last season was last season. They think that he won the league before, but they're gonna say, look, the form is carried on from last season, even though they've got players. Some people might give him the injury. Having 11 players out is bad. If Amorim loses, the pressure is gonna go through the roof. You think maybe you're shielded from this British media and the hoo-ha in the fan base in the UK, but I promise you, the fan base losing a derby, most hardened United fans, the ones who live in Manchester, will be pissed off. It ruins my whole weekend. I can't even, when I'm cycling, I put my hood up even when it's not even raining, when it's hot. I wear a big coat and hide.
Yeah.
It's a shame when you lose
Do
a
you know
derby.
what though, bro? Do you know how you're saying that on the socials, everybody's like, we're gonna win, foregone conclusion. I think this is silly because you set yourself up to fail, and then your reality is distorted. And if we do get popped, the backlash is gonna be exacerbated. It's still Man City. They've had a rocky start, but they brought in a lot of new players, and you can see this is a team that is transitioning to try and be something else. It's not the old City where De Bruyne and Gundogan and Rodri are at their absolute
Yeah.
pomp. You can't touch the ball. It's a different type of team now. Football moves on. People caught up with that Pep stuff. Okay, no problem. We're not going to try and play you off the park, but we know how to break quickly. And you want to push a high line with John Stones and Ruben Diaz and Laporte? We'll see. Even Leicester were giving them big trouble. So
Yeah.
he's starting also, bro. He has what fans need to understand is this is one of the greatest coaches. You have to admit it.
Facts.
And what the guy has done at Manchester City is nothing short of he's exceeded even anyone's expectations. They've won a treble, man. The league, they've broken the records. They've been unreal, and the football that they've given us is some of the best I've seen.
Mm.
So Pep Guardiola has a lot of credibility in the bank. But Ruben Amorim, The stats you gave before even startled me. What was it? 8 wins since he's here. Half of them against the lower class teams. And what Lesso said a few weeks ago stayed with me, which is he felt that Ruben Amorim is kind of done here. And that I don't know. I'm not fully on board with it, but I know why he says that. And I don't feel he's out of place for saying that. If we lose against City, City are better than us at the moment. But if we get demolished and it's an embarrassment, I think then you're going to have a really bad problem.
Yeah, I agree.
Because what's happening, Nuruddin, is people think it's a new leaf, it's a new year, it's a new season. But really, what is permeating and still simmering is the fact that we were absolutely shocking last year. And that will immediately come and help fuel your backlash. Like, nah, this guy's been like this since last year, 15th, lost to Tottenham in the Europa League final. Nobody's improving the system. All that comes out straight away. Even though I say I want to give him 7 games, 10 games, I know when I actually watch the game, and if we're so bad, I'm going to come on here. And football is an emotional sport. And one thing with emotions is, yeah, and in the heat of the moment, they may be a bit misplaced, but it comes from a place of truth, of how I really feel. So I'm probably going to come on here and say, man, this is dreadful. What the hell? And that's if it's an absolute tonking. If we play and it's all right, okay, we lose, you'll be pissed off, you'll be gutted, you never want to lose. Because City right now, I do feel going into this game, we can get something. Usually it's about, right, foregone conclusion over the last few seasons. Let's just keep it respectable. But right now, we've started the season, apart from the Grimsby disaster, not played too bad. If we took our chances, we might be a bit further along, feeling a little bit different. And City are leaving a lot to be desired. I don't think we expected City to perform the way that they have. I watched the Tottenham game. Somebody in the comments said it. The midfield of Tottenham went hunting in packs of 3 and totally shut Man City down. So, we have a chance to go into this game and make a dent in it and really bounce off that Burnley thing. But this is where we are. I wouldn't go into this game thinking where we've already won it and then I'm going to go nuts if we don't. You're setting yourself up to fail.
But that's the fan base. That's what football fandom does.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm just telling the fan base that
because City have 11 injuries from Baye. That's the reason why 11 injuries.
Let's not forget as well, man.
Don't look at the injury. Look at the team that they put in on the pitch. You just said that against Tottenham, the Tottenham midfield went hunting in a pack of 3. What kind of 3? Are you gonna hunt with Casemiro and Ugarte and Bruno in that midfield? They're not hunting anything. They're just chasing shadows.
Going to hunt snails.
And even as well, man, don't forget about this. Like, say if we do somehow, like, in my dreams, if we do somehow win this game, City's next game is Arsenal. And, like, if City lose to Arsenal and to Man United and to Spurs and to Brighton, pressure's going to be on Pep, but it's not as much as obviously what Ruben's on there because he's got Liverpool, he's got Chelsea next week as well after City. And like I said, man, like hopefully we could just hopefully we can the players show up, man, and Ruben shows up, so we could just get through these next group of fixtures, man, because they're difficult fixtures, so they are, man. There's no easy team in this league, man. We've seen that last season, and yeah, man, if it all goes if City somehow get 6 or 7 or whatever it is, like an embarrassment result past us, then it's gonna be annoying for this fan base, man. And we're just gonna go through this same shit again, man. Like I still do believe if you go and get Eddie Howe and Inzaghi, I still think we'll have this shit situation, man, with this midfield, man. Like even if you bring in, say if on a good day you bring Mainu, Casemiro, and Ugarte in that 3 in midfield, I still think we'll be shit, in my opinion.
Not if you bring Antonio.
No, I still think he'll do shit, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm never sold on that idea of City being a bad team because every year the league tried to rain it on Pep. The journalists, the press tried to rain it on him. Oh, is it the year where he's tired? He's get found out. Last year it was the same thing. He was beefing Grealish, beefing Savio on the touchline, scratching his head. People are like, yeah, he's done. But guess what? By the end of the year, he was bomb rushing everybody that's on the top of the table, and Arsenal could feel the heat right behind them, and he finished third. Is if that's their version of being bad in a house in disarray, City can turn it on at any time. Even in the game against Wolf, they were not playing that good, but it just took a few moments for them to turn it on. They have that quality, and they put the game away. So
It's in the
I'm not sold on that.
Yeah, I think he's right, man. People
facts.
sleep on Pep because the standard is so high that if he doesn't win the
100%.
league or if he doesn't do this, oh, it's over. It's not easy, man. The guy's turning the team around. Lots of new young players, Marmoush, Shirky. He bought that midfielder and that other right back. Young players, young kids,
You,
man.
you see, you see that Oscar Bob guy. He's dangerous.
He's
Like I look at Phil Foden, the way Phil Foden played, the way Oscar Bob played. Like replacing Phil Foden with Oscar Bob in that lineup, we might be facing a different proposition.
What's happened to Phil Foden, man? I think he's a
He's been dreadful.
wonderful player. I don't know what's
He's
going on with
injured.
that.
He's injured.
Is he?
But he's been dreadful too, man. He hasn't had like last season. He was absolutely woeful. So he has. But
All right, yeah, I've got a question, right? But if you had to choose between Liverpool, City, and Arsenal to win this year's competition, who do you want?
Arsenal. I can't. I just can't in my life
I'd
see.
go with Arsenal.
I don't want. I just if I see 21 in Liverpool, I'm done. Like just done.
No
Yeah.
ways. No
Done.
ways.
I can't.
No ways.
But
We cannot.
yeah, go on,
We
carry on.
cannot afford. We cannot afford having Arsenal. You know how loud. You know how loud Arsenal fans are. They're the
The
worst.
one club that we still
Yes.
can banter at the moment.
No ways.
I
But
feel you, man. I feel you about us,
yeah,
the Arsenal thing.
I feel it too, man. But if Arsenal win the league, man, like yes, we are run shit. So we are like our club is run by fucking fools and clowns. But like, if Arsenal win the league, man, and they just say, "Oh, you haven't won the league since Fergie, man," I'm gonna say, "Hear me out 20 times. Have you won a Champions League? No. There you go. That's all." But see, Liverpool, it's a different kettle of fish, man, because they're on 20 now. You see why no fans sing 20 times Man United now? It's a different kettle of fish, man. They're way ahead of us, bro. So I
No,
can't have them winning.
the thing that saddens me in this whole story is that when you look at the from first to 10th position, right? It's almost like every year we have conceded our place from first to six or 10 to another team. So we've seen other team just zoom past us, like the Aston Villa. They don't used to be there. They used to be below us. Now they're a consistent feature on that top six. The Newcastle. They were just below us all the time. Now they're a consistent feature. They've taken over our position, and we keep going lower and lower. And other teams have replaced us in that top in terms of consistency. We're just not gonna get back there that easily. They have cemented their position. The Aston Villa, the Newcastle, very soon maybe the Crystal Palace. Those teams are not coming back down today. They beefing up. They buy new players and they're doing well. So it's sad.
Yeah. But don't guys as well. Don't throw out Chelsea in this equation. I actually do genuinely believe out of the
Yeah.
top teams, Chelsea have been the best team so far out of the top teams to watch. Like City have been yes. Don't ever underestimate City because of Pep Guardiola or the players they have, 100%. But see the games they've played today. It's all down to individual brilliance. It's the same of Arsenal. Arsenal were fucking born at Anfield so boring at who I don't know who they played as their second game, man. It's the same with like who's the other team? Liverpool. It just goes to show when Liverpool don't have Wirtz on that team, they're a different team. They're like the old Liverpool days. Like, see when Wirtz plays, they're a completely different team. They're shit. They're absolutely shit. you know, if you
Hold it
like,
there, Ben.
Yeah, go on.
Hold it there 1 second. It's over
What?
nearly 130 something of you watching, and we've not even made it to 100 likes yet. Come
Oh
on,
my
people. It
God.
costs you absolutely nothing. The channel is shadow banned. Please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, no, I've just finished there off there. You know, Liverpool haven't been great at all this season. As soon as Wirtz
Where's
doesn't play,
Jamie Wayne tonight, by the way? Where's Jamie Wayne? I hope he's all right wherever he is.
big up Jamie, man. Big up Jamie.
Big
Hope
up,
you're well,
Jay.
bro. But yeah, man, look, the one thing that really concerns me right now in this City team is Rodri and Reinders. They're the only two I have super fear of, man. Yes, Oscar Bob's good. But like I said, man, it's just been individual brilliance with Man City. It's not been patterns like here and there, like, you know, open play goals. It's just been individual brilliance. And I hope like it carries on, man, because, you know, I just hope like eventually like a Chelsea would take their spot and win the league, man. I'd love Chelsea to win it, man. I love Chelsea to win it. That's my dream. But Arsenal, if we had to pick between the three, man.
No, Chelsea is never winning the league. They're just a whole bunch of Yahoo boys over there. Um, Too young, too inexperienced. It's not gonna work. Maresca is going to lose his job eventually because that whole bunch over there. I don't think he can keep them disciplined. It's called Palmer FC. No, I don't think they have the rigor. They have the what it takes. But I'm more worried about teams that have like seasoned managers like Eddie Howe or Aston Villa that
Yeah.
can creep into that top three and give the Liverpool, Arsenal, and City a game. You know. But as for us, we're not even mentioning those conversations anymore. Can you guys imagine we have 6 teams ahead of us and we're not even mentioning the same breath as the Aston Villa and Newcastle? The lower
Yeah.
tier of that top 6 is crazy. We're gone. We're
Mm.
gone.
Did just a wee quick question and to the whole panel. Did you all see Chelsea got charged by the FA? 74 charges, man, from 2010 to 2015, man. So technically speaking, because they're found guilty already, technically speaking, that 2010 was it Champions League? I think Said mentioned it in his channel. Technically, that Champions League we lost is ours now. Technically speaking, I don't know what everyone else thinks of the
What
charges.
happened? Yeah, I seen
What
something
Champions
about.
League we
What about
lost?
City?
What do you mean?
So
We lost against Barcelona.
I don't know if I can't remember. Said was talking about it in his channel about there was like a Champions League that Chelsea and United were playing or something like that, and apparently Chelsea won it, and that
It
was
was in one
one
of
of
the
the years.
quarterfinals or something.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't. It's been that long,
We only
man.
had
But,
one final against them, Ben, and we beat them. It's when John Terry
Yeah.
hit the post with his
oh
pen.
yeah, the pen, yeah. May have
What's
been the quarterfinal then.
what about City's charges? What happened there? Did they buy their way out of it?
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
looks like it, man.
Brown envelope thing.
Yeah, regardless of how many charges they find on Chelsea at this point in time, they are not going to be able to take their past accolades away. And of course, the souvenir stays with the fans. Yeah, they will share that forever. Now, when it comes to the whatever affect them going forward, the new board can claim the new ownership can claim that everything they found have to do with the old ownership, and they can just wash their hands off, or the FA can cut them a break, and they will move on. You know. So
Yeah.
Cheating scum.
11 more likes, people. 11 more likes. Let's do it. Drogba goal. Oh, it's the Premier League. It was the 2010
Pro
Premier
Premier
League.
League.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that then?
It was the Drogba cheating. I was at Old Trafford watching that.
Wow.
It was Ancelotti. They did the double that season. They did the double
Wow.
that season.
Love
Ancelotti.
Didier.
Wow.
I just
Crazy.
have hard time grasping the fact that now we mention in the same conversation as the Crystal Palace, the come on, man.
They
Come
can't
on.
play
No,
in the Europa League, innit?
Yeah, it's so sad, man. So sad.
What's happened?
What?
What did you say? What's so sad?
No,
No,
I
it's with
say
Crystal Palace.
I'm
With Crystal
sad
Palace.
that we mention in the same conversation as the Nottingham Forest, the Crystal Palace. That's the tier in which we are, and I even doubt that the yeah, and I even doubt that we have a better manager than them. I don't think we have the better manager than their
I actually
managers.
think,
That's what's driving me nuts.
Luani, I actually think that Nottingham Forest, their owner is more ambitious than our owners.
Yes, facts.
Which is true.
Facts. You wouldn't see Sir Jim go onto the Old Trafford pitch and criticise Amorim. You would never see that.
Free falling.
I just hope
Good
that
boy.
we get some good football when it comes to, because here they always build, NBC always build this kind of game, our derby and those big games like the Liverpool, like a Premier League affiche, and the advertisement is very heavy. But this game have under delivered in the past few years. Like last time, it was Arsenal against Liverpool, and it was a shit show of a game. So I just hope that at least in terms of derby, we they give us some entertainment regardless of the outcome. Of course, as a Manchester United fan, I want us to win the game, and I want us to put. I want
I want to have the bragging rights, man. When you live in this city,
You see that these bragging rights in Nuruddin have always misled us as fans. That's this bragging right issue
it's
have
only
clouded.
one game. It's only one
Yeah.
game. I just want to be singing. City, city are falling apart again. City, city are falling apart again. Empty yard is empty.
City is
The
ours.
empty yard is empty.
City is ours. 20,000 empty seats. Are you flipping sure?
When you're driving around Manchester after the derby, if you've won it, it's nice.
I want to be singing that, Luani. Luani, I don't think you understand what it feels to live in this city. I've got my neighbours. Their kids get the score when we get beat, and they post it through. They draw it. They do crayon. They're colouring the score, and they post it through my letterbox.
Nurdin, are you doing watch along with Said?
We're
losing them. We're losing every time Nurdin goes to Said's gaff.
we won last season.
But Nuruddin, let me ask you a question, right? A sincere question. I know you speaking on behalf of most of the fans, the one that go to the stadium, the one that live in Manchester, in the city. But what would you prefer? Do you prefer an opponent bantering you, kids writing, bantering you, your neighbor's kid bantering you, or do you prefer to see a sustained level of progress with your team? Because this is how we are falling as fans.
I've lost a dream about sustainable progression. We don't have the owners for that. I just want to win the derbies. I want to beat Liverpool. Because listen, the owners banter against me every week. They do it. The whole club is a banter club. So I just want to walk around Manchester, even though we're shit, at least to say you're shit as well. We beat you.
How long can we be shit? I don't want to be looked down with. I don't want to be. I don't want to be looked down with pity. Now I have people that look down on me. They don't feel. They feel sorry for me as United fan, and that's the feeling that I don't like. At least if we can still compete.
No, 100. Listen, at the end of the day, pity or pitios, we're shit because we have horrendous owners. Because our owners are who they are. So I just want to be able to walk and have a breathe and just look at our City fans and tell them, I just want to go this when I leave my gaff. Silence, City fans. Silence.
Yep. Facts.
People, we need 6 likes to get 100 likes. Come on now.
People, man, it's 11:40. We need to go to sleep. Hit the goddamn likes.
6 more likes, people. Let's do this.
Let's pretend we've scored a goal. Let's pretend we scored the goal. I'm surprised we didn't
There's
sing
a
that
whole
last
channel
season.
with videos of Saeed crying over United. Yeah, Saeed,
Oh, I
Saeed
see,
feels
I
it, man.
see, I see,
Saeed feels it.
I see that, I see that. The
So
let me tell.
we have how many games? We have 4 games before the next break. So
Correct.
what do you guys think is gonna happen if Amorim win like 2 out of 4? Is he gonna get sacked at the next international break, or he's going to be here with a vote of confidence till Christmas?
Uh,
What do you think? What are you saying, Dino? You've been not said much tonight about these things. What do you
What do
think
you want
about
me to
Ruben
say?
Amorim? What do you think, Habibi? So if Luan is saying in the next 4 games, let's say we win 2, are we going to lose the other 2, Luani?
yeah, they went into lose too.
No,
So
it's just this. We
six
don't have
wins
any
down.
identity.
Well, I suppose. All right, I'll go. Look, what we're looking for this season, what I'm looking for anyway, is signs of something to hold on to keep behind Ruben Amorim. Results he has to get. He has to get some level of results. He does, especially against the lower teams. But I'm looking to see that we're playing some decent football, some patterns of play, same as everybody. Last season it was a mishmash. You didn't know what the hell's going on. It wasn't producing even any chances, even much possession in the final third sometimes. So we need to see that this thing works. If he's get plays against City, look, we played against Arsenal. We played all right. We played good. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Arsenal maybe have some issues, but we played good and we walked away. We thought, okay, good signs, positive. At Fulham, it was good for parts of the game, and we should have finished it off, but we allowed them back in, and it all
Now they
fell apart.
controlled the game. I'm sorry to say, Bombay, but
Hmm.
they ran the game for the first.
But they weren't dangerous though. Fulham, yeah, they
Yeah, but
controlled the
they
game,
controlled.
but
They
they
ran
weren't.
the
And
game.
then
They kept the ball
They
away
and
weren't.
from
then
us.
at, and then at Burnley, you're looking at Burnley thinking very, very nice first half. Should have been 3-0 up. Nice out of sight. Would have been a good statement. You make it hard for yourself. Goalkeeping error. They're back in the game. So we need to see more of the good parts over 90 minutes, consistently over games, and you'll get me on side. I'll stay with you. I'll stick
Yeah.
with you. But if we're not going to get any performances and no results, then what are you giving me really? You got to give me one or the other because if you stink out the joint on Sunday, but we get 3 points, all right, I'll come on here and I'm going to be right. Nice. We're going to talk about it's not sustainable and okay, cool. But we got a result. We got our 3 points. We popped City. Let's keep working, see what we get next week. You buy yourself a bit of time
Yes.
to keep
Listen, I don't
going.
think. Let me just say this: I genuinely don't think they're going to sack Amarim, even if we lose the next 5-6 games. I don't think they're going
Oh,
to sack
right.
him. I think the
Yeah.
pressure will build, but I think they're going to be scared to sack Amarim because they need to be seen to be patient, and that means then they'll have to sack Jim the Rat. Will have to sack himself and all the rest of the clowns that brought Amarim here and put him in this predicament.
Wilcox included as well.
Maybe Nuruddin they're thinking, you know what? January's going to come. Let's get Belabor.
No,
And
no,
maybe
no
they
chance.
actually believe in this guy and think we're going to stick with him until we get all the pieces and it'll work. What do you think? They could use that as a means of sticking around, not sacking him. He's the right guy. We need to add a few more. That kind of narrative, keep him on board, sort of thing.
With me, it was the last game of of last season. I seen something. I seen right. Okay, if they sack him, they sack him. We finished 15th. His win rate awful. Let's see what he does next season. We then seen the whole Bruno rumors. He's finally staying at Saudi. That was a let off. I said, right, cool. Let's see what other signings we can get in or outgoings we can get in. We brought in obviously the signings, all the signings, the four signings, plus obviously all the outgoings gone. Arsenal, I thought we played well. I still don't believe this shit. With Arteta, parking the bus at Old Trafford. Never in my fucking life, as a Man United fan, have I ever seen Arsenal park the bus away from home, even if they're 1-0 up, man. Fulham, Yes, we had a good period, 10 minutes, probably 15 minutes, probably at best. Cunha had two very good chances, all created from, well, one of them from Bayindir. He should have buried it. You've got to take your chances. It's the Premier League at the end of the day. Yes, Fulham controlled the game, but they weren't fucking dangerous at the end of the day. This is my opinion. The next one, Grimsby, I still think when you go out to League 4, League 3, whatever the fuck it is, man, you're thinking to your wages and shit, says, oh, fuck, I'm on 200 bags a week. Why the fuck am I even putting any passion as a United player and, producing that performance, man? Like, that performance just showed that there's still fucking shit stains in this fucking team, man, that don't deserve to wear this fucking badge, man. Yes, Amorim fucked up big time at that game, and I cannot accept that as a United fan. With Burnley, what was the biggest issue we've had in these last fucking few years, man? When we play against the lower teams, when they low block us, they played 7 at the back. We couldn't do anything at playing against teams in low blocks. Even under Ollie, couldn't do it. Van Gaal couldn't do it. Burnley, we opened them up like mad. I mean, we should have been at least 4-5-0 up in the first half, man. For them to get back in the game, it was fucking embarrassing, man. So do you know what? At the end of the day, I hope it's all down to results. It's not down to performance because, in my opinion, I've already seen from the start, and spells that that this team and Amorim can produce good performances. But it's just results in these next 5 games. If he gets through these next 5 games with a few wins, happy days, brilliant. Let's kick on. I still don't believe if he gets sacked. If he does get sacked, you bring in an insane coach, even if it's De Zerbi's Nerden's guy. I still think we'll be shit, even though De Zerbi prioritizes the midfield. But Nerden, even if he plays Mainu, Ugarte, and Casemiro, that's still shit, man. That's not fucking a midfield. That's not.
Well, that's what we've got.
It's all on any. Sorry, back to the thing. It's all on, like, most of it is on Ineos because we spotted it. We seen it from the. I said it from the fucking start. Nerd even said as well. We needed 7 fucking starters, man. And what did we get? The United fucking Twitter page said we signed Diego Leon as a 5th signing. That just shows you the propaganda of this fucking football club. We only signed 4, and I think that's my case, man.
We need to. If you want a new stadium, set up a swear box for this channel.
Well, you know what it is.
We're rolling. I just want to do shout out.
Swearing, but if we get beat on Sunday, every other word will be F this, F that. But anyway,
I want to shout out Nuruddin. Let me just shout out
on the video.
Shout out Donald Trump. Welcome to the channel, man. Big up. I am Titanium. I'm loving the profile picture. You've also got low class Brum has been pretty active in there tonight. Big yourself up. And Susie82 has got absolutely no faith in anything whatsoever. It's doom and gloom from Susie. And there we are. We are.
You said somebody was in the chat by the name of what? Donald.
Oh,
Donald Trump
spelled backwards. That's actually that's the right spelling, you know.
Oh, I'm not sure who he is, but he need to stop lying. That's all I want to say.
Why? What's up?
No. Whoever the name actually, he need to stop lying. Okay.
All the Trump.
just say no. The question that keep running in my head is, why didn't this board bring a midfielder in? Why? Because why, guys? Is it the case that the coach is the one that said that he have enough to go through the season, or is it because they just did not want to spend the money?
Spend the money.
Spend the money. Listen, we'll be talking about that on Sunday night. Are you all available Sunday night for the match reaction?
I think there is a possibility we will all need therapy, so I'm sure we're going to come for an appointment here.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We'll see. Big up to everybody. Really disappointed. None of you got us to 100 likes. Shame on you. 4 likes to go. 3 likes to go, but it is what it is. Big up Stephanie Griven. Big up to all the months. Big up everybody tonight. Thank you for interacting. We've had a good show. Good to see the boys. Always the panel. Ask them the good questions to break it down. Most of us have gone for a draw. Who's gone for a win? Has anybody gone for a win?
No one. No one.
Who's gone for a draw or a
Yeah,
loss?
for City they've gone for a win. Yeah.
Oh, so, yeah.
2-0. We win.
Nah, do you know what? After hearing that Nureddin's going to side, we're definitely losing, man. We're
Is that how it goes? You better stop that
There-
shit,
By
man.
the way,
There-
we asked the
We've got
communion
enough
question.
problems.
We asked the communion question. Are Man UFC going to win on Sunday? 50% said yes. 50% said no. 50-50, people. It's going to
Wow,
be a draw.
crazy,
It's going to
man.
be a draw. What did we tell you? It's going to be a draw. Even the community, you know.
I'll be going for the
poll,
Chelsea game, by the way, folks.
50
I
Have you sorted it out?
Yeah, I got the tickets, man. I got tickets for the missus. Now, it's just whether
Yeah.
it gets sent to me, man. But apparently they said 24 hours before the
So,
kickoff.
man.
So I'm praying, man. I'm praying. But if I'm in,
So
man,
take it, it's not
I'll
a
let you
surprise.
know.
It's not a
Yeah,
surprise,
let us
is it?
know.
Look, guys. Some of us, we live in a country now that stress us out. All I'm just asking is, come Sunday, just entertain us. Entertain us, regardless of result.
100%.
Entertain you.
Things can
Listen,
only get better. They
listen,
can
there's
only
ain't
get.
nobody.
The road is long.
Things can only get
You know this
better.
proverbial.
Yes.
Do you,
I've been
do
singing
you know this
things.
proverbial corner that we keep saying we've turned? I think it stretches 7 continents, bro. We're still
Listen,
friggin' turning
I
it.
have never said that. You guys always waffling about we've turned whatever corner. I have never
Man,
said that, mate.
we've turned
The
into
day
a
that I think
cul-de-sac,
Manchester
bro.
United have turned the corner is the
It's a
day the
big
owners fuck off.
Yeah.
Then we'll have a hope. I have
Yes,
no hope,
sir.
people.
Yes.
But
Never change.
all I'm saying is Bon Jovi, mate. We're living on a prayer.
Oh, please.
Whoa.
We are just incredibly unlucky. Whether that bad luck is self-created or
Bad luck.
whether it's we
No,
just
you
we just incredibly unlucky.
don't buy the
Sometimes,
Glazers.
Big up Stephanie
What are you on
Griffith.
about?
Now it's complete. Now the show is complete.
By the way, people are sending me
Just
clips
missing
of
Mr.
other
Wayne
shows.
today.
United fan base. Oh my god. I not speak. I don't need to speak. Anyway, people. Good night. Free
Big up,
Palestine.
good night, guys.
Free Syria. Free Lebanon. Free
Yemen.
Free Sudan. Free the Congo. Free everywhere where people are oppressed. Fuck imperialism, the military-industrial complex. Fuck the colonizers. And what do we always say? F the Glazers and their pop and their Ineos and their bootlickers. The biggest thing what we say is solidarity and love to all the people in the world resisting all of the isms, especially those who are resisting imperialism and colonialism. Love and light, we always stand for liberation and love. Big up to lower class. I've not seen you for a while. Remember, only 3 managers have ever succeeded at United. Newton, Magnell, Busby and Ferguson. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Magnell to ever win.
For anyone that doesn't know, Sir Matt Busby is buried in Southern Cemetery in Chorlton.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
There's always fresh flowers as well at his grave whenever I pass through there, It's very well kept.
Where was Bobby? Yeah. Where was Bobby buried? Bobby Charlton.
I don't
Manchester
know.
as well.
Oh, was it Manchester? Right, okay, right.
We Palestine people. We're out. Good night.
Man.
Oh, before I go, make sure you check out Ben Elmore39 on X, Twitch, Elmore20. Make sure you check out Mo on Luwani. Let me just get his thing here. It's Mo on Luwani 19.
Luwani, is that Che Guevara?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Good guess.
Nice. I just saw the hat. Yeah, man.
Good guess. Revolutionary all the way to the end.
Be careful, bro. Yo, be careful over there. They don't like
it. Just right on top of it. Make America great again. You'll stay.
Big up.
I'll tell you what, Luana. I don't know how you could do lorry driving and just like it would just stress the living shit out of me, man. See if you're trying to reverse in a busy road, that would stress me out, man. I don't know how you do it, man. Big up to you.
With time.
With time,
With
indeed.
time, yeah, with time. It was a headache at the beginning, but there are good people out there that are very patient with you, and they will actually stay behind the truck and they will guide you. They will guide you.
Brilliant. Oh,
So,
that's good, man. That's good.
Big up people. There's good people everywhere in this world. The parasites are the parasites. Big up love and light. The colonialists are the colonialists. The imperialists are the imperialists. But love and light, people.
yes, sir.
Hopefully you catch us on Sunday. Woo!
See you in 48 hours, people.
See you.
Right.
Have a good evening.
We're out.